The ones on my arm. Well, these are the big ones.
I took that red. Is it a big one? Is it a big one?
You want to try and make sure?
It's kind of tight. Let's get the meeting started. I'll talk to you after the meeting. Is that bigger?
For that one.
Yeah, that's still kind of snug.
Huh?
It's still kind of tight.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Summary of the budget. Go, bro.
Alderwoman Johnson. Alderman Williams. Alderman Robinson. Alderwoman Melton. Alderwoman Artis. Alderwoman Wilkins. Alderwoman Carter. Alderman Holt. We have quorum to conduct city business.
United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This time, I'm entertaining motion to adopt the agenda. We'll give Alderman Johnson the second. Second by Alderman Martin, any discussion? All in first, by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Item E, approval of minutes. For motion to approve minutes of June 12th, 2023 regular session. So, motion made by Alderman Holt, the second. Second by Alderman Melton, any discussion? All in favor, by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Item F, approval of warrants. For motion to approve the warrants of June 2023, July 2023, amount of $225,864.52.
So moved.
Motion made by Alderman Martin, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Williams, any discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same sign. Mayor reports, a few items. One, there's a West Florissant Brick Streets meeting. This is probably the last meeting before construction takes place with the grant that we received, the federal grant that was received for beautification and restructuring of West Florissant. That is July the 12th, Wednesday. It's 4:30 to 7 to drop in. It's not a set time you have to be there. You can come anytime between 4:30 and 7 and just see the pictures, have questions for the individuals who are working on the project. So again, it's this Wednesday, July 12th, Dellwood Rec Center, 4:30 to 7 p.m. Should be a newsletter from here today or tomorrow, and the information center as well. But you still spread the word between your neighbors and your constituents. Let them know it's a very important meeting. Make sure you're part of the last chance for any kind of input. We'll get this meeting here. So because the project is funded, they have received dollars to do the project. So it's just a matter of starting once this part is completed. So please participate. Also, on this Saturday, I will be encouraging residents to do a hard hat tour at the R&R Marketplace, which is the Spring Plaza. That tour will be this Saturday at 9 o'clock at the R&R Marketplace. I think Pastor Jinks is going to address us. He's here today in public portion. But this 9 o'clock tour. Some of y'all have went on the hard hat tour already, so you don't have to go. All persons and residents who have not taken the tour and to learn what's going on with their project, the time will be this Saturday, 9 a.m. at Springwood Plaza. That will also be a newsletter, so residents should get that. Please spread the word and we need to schedule a Zoom meeting. We have some liquor licenses that were not ready for today's approval, so we just need to get talk to the board to see what's the best days. Well, it won't take long. We'll probably one day this week, or maybe next week. Any day to stay away from. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, what? Saturday? So
I'm good on Monday.
Consensus, what's this multiple dates out, we're just gonna kind of.
I'm open as long as it's after hours.
Yeah. So what's sense enough, we can see the clerk will send a couple options out, maybe start tomorrow to kind of get that taken care of. Again, it needs to be done before the month is out. So that'll be done this week and next week. We're going to get those approved because the license expires July 31st, mostly for all of the individuals that have their licenses. So look out for the email. And I had the pleasure of attending Miss Gloria Foster's 90th birthday party and presented her birthday proclamation. Ms. Foster is a longtime resident of Fort Ward. She lives on Trask, and she had a beautiful ceremony, party at her daughter's house. So all went well attended. She's the sister-in-law of Ted Foster, funeral services, former funeral services. But she's a longtime village resident, and she was greatly appreciated to make that proclamation. So, with that concludes the mayor's report. Any board announcements? No board announcements. Go to item I, new business. Terry Wilson.
Good evening, Mayor and Board and residents of Dellwood. It's always a pleasure to be here with you all. We had a pretty busy June. We had a wonderful Juneteenth celebration. And if you all didn't get a chance to see the parade, you can check out the video. It's on the City of Dellwood's YouTube channel. It's a recap of not only the parade, but all the festivities that went on. It was just a beautiful day, a day of love and unity. And Dellwood was shining as it always does. Also, we welcome our new business, the Hawaiian Grill, across the street. I got an opportunity to go over and tour the improvements that they have made from when it used to be London and Son. It's been packed up. I even caught the lieutenant in there buying a fish sandwich. And so, if you want to know how the food tastes, he can tell you how the fish sandwich tastes. So maybe he'll do that in his report. Last month I told you all I was finishing the staff evaluations. I wrapped all of those up, so those have all been completed, put in everyone's file. They went very well. The conversation was good. It was an opportunity for me to kind of hear some feedback from the staff, because all the staff here is longer than me. So it'll be a year next month, so you all can bring a cake to the meeting next month. Okay. So, but no, those went well, and so we're wrapping those up, and next go around they'll be a little bit more intense for them. Also, we have demo projects that we are going to be starting. You all allocated your community development block funds last year for this year to do the demo projects to take down the house on Height and the house on Bradshaw. And so those are expected to be done by September. Fingers crossed everything goes well with utilities and things of that nature. And with that being said, I don't know, Mayor, you're going to address the budget amendment. That coincides with the demo projects, and so the mayor will address that, and I'll chime in if need be. Also, for the residents and the board, if you all are interested, St. Louis County Council is having a meeting on tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. in the county council chambers, but it'll also be on Zoom. But they'll be having a discussion about some possible legislation to basically put a pause on personal property tax for seniors. And so I plan to attend the meeting so I can gather that information. If you all don't attend, I'll be able to bring you all, a report on where that conversation is going. And with that being said, that is my report for this month. You all have any questions?
Any questions, Mr. Wilson?
You're doing a fantastic job.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Been learning a lot, and appreciate you all support.
Item B, I'm sorry, Alderwoman Lopez.
Can you send us a Zoom link?
Yes, I can forward that in an email before I leave tonight.
Okay, police report, Lieutenant Thompson, Fishman.
Okay, good evening, everyone. And for the month of June, we have 31 alarm calls, 2 assault reports, 3 accidental injuries, 15 auto accidents, 20 check the welfare, 17 disturbance calls, 11 stolen vehicles, 4 larceny reports, 2 missing persons, 2 open door calls, 4 ordinance violations, 5 property damage reports, 44 sick cases, 17 suspicious persons, 7 calls for shots heard, 20 suspicious vehicles, 155 traffic violations, and 36 parking citations were written. 3 911 hang-up calls, which brought us to a total of 529 calls for service for the month of June. And the fish sandwich was good. Okay, we didn't have, no, we didn't have a neighborhood watch because of the holiday. But they do have a graduation for the Citizens Police Academy
It's
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yes.
Tomorrow, 6 o'clock at, Beyond House.
Beyond housing.
Okay.
All right.
So everybody, board is welcome to attend that. Tomorrow, 6 o'clock. Thank you, sir. Any questions for Lieutenant Thompson? Item C, Parks and Recreation, filling in for Sean Wilson, Michelle.
Hello, everyone. So we got 20 seniors participating in our monthly senior club. We have no major event this month. The seniors will have their meetings, their monthly meetings tomorrow. We got over 400 visitors at the center. The garage sale event will be this Saturday. We have another outdoor concert coming up towards the end of July. The Red Bar Rookies have their game today. They had their last game last week. Unfortunately, they did not win. And the Taste of Dellwood was canceled because we didn't have enough people signing up. That's all we have, no major events. This month.
Alderman Carter.
Are you all having a back to school event at the rec center?
Yes,
When does that take place?
that's actually in August.
Okay.
So I'll get the, after that, I'll see
It
you.
will be on the newsletter's calendar next. So we should get that this week. Any other questions? If not, we'll go item J, ordinance. This is a ordinance. We talk about the budget. This year we budgeted $10,000 in capital improvement for demolition. We were lucky to acquire 2 properties that we've been trying to get torn down for a while. That is the house that had a fire in Bradshaw. It's the house on Height within the Dale House. And so it's finally acquired those 2. But there was not enough money in the budget line item to cover those 2. We're using our federal block grant money funds for that. Along with that 10,000 is still not enough, so we need to increase that line item by another $13,000. That's what this amendment will do. Money's there, just need to, anytime we're gonna spend outside of our budget amount, we come before the board to get approval to increase that amount to cover that. So that's what this ordinance is asking for. So, City Clerk, if you can please read Bill number BL 2023.
Before she reads it.
Oh, no, there's a special piece after she reads. Okay. So, if you can give this first reading.
Okay.
An ordinance amending the annual budget for the fiscal year of 2023 for the city of Dellwood, Missouri.
And this time, I entertain a motion to give Bill number BL 2023-20-03 its second reading. So moved. Motion made by Alderman Williams, for a second. Second by Alderman Johnson. Discussion. Alderman Artis.
I just wanted to know how much is the block money?
The block money is 20,000.
Okay.
20.
So it,
We have 10 there,
yeah, and 20.
30.
30.
and then the 13.
Uh-huh.
It's like 20 something pieces.
Okay, I just want to know. Mhm.
Any other questions? Roll call.
Alderwoman Johnson,
Yes.
Alderman Williams,
Yes.
Alderman Robinson,
Yes.
Alderwoman Melton,
Yes.
Alderwoman Artis,
Yes.
Alderwoman Wilkins,
Yes.
Alderwoman Carter,
Yes.
Alderman Holt. Motion passed. An ordinance amending the annual budget for the fiscal year of 2023 for the city of Dellwood, Missouri.
This time I entertain a motion to adopt bill number BL-2023-03 into ordinance number 03-2023.
So,
Motion made by Alderman Artis, for a second.
second,
Second by Alderman Johnson, any discussion? Roll call.
Alderwoman Johnson,
Yes.
Alderman Williams,
Yes.
Alderman Robinson,
Yes.
Alderwoman Melton,
yes.
Alderwoman Artis,
Yes.
Alderwoman Wilkins,
Yes.
Alderwoman Carter, Alderman Holt.
Yes.
Motion passed.
The last business item is resolution. What this is, as you know, we have our flock cameras, our wonderful cameras, that have been definitely an asset to our police department. We have 8 flock cameras, which are plate readers. They have a cost, a yearly cost, and each year that comes up for a contract. We had the opportunity to lock in that cost for 5 years. instead of taking a chance each year on the cost of the month. So this resolution will allow me to sign a contract to give us, to set that price for 5 years, which is $20,000 we're paying now. So the price will be locked in for 5 years. That's what this resolution says. So with that, I entertain a motion to adopt resolution 4-202.
So moved.
Motion made by Alderwoman Johnson, to second. Second by Alderman Williams. Any discussion? Lieutenant, can you just briefly just tell how well those cameras are helping you guys fight crime?
Yes, I mean, they are definitely working. I mean, we get a lot of stolen vehicles come through Dellwood, and they're identified, they call us on the radio, and we catch them because they're like them. They'll pass one, and they'll hit another one, and we get them, so we kind of box them in. And yeah, they work excellent.
Roll call.
Alderwoman Johnson,
Yes.
Alderman Williams,
Yes.
Alderman Robinson,
Yes.
Alderwoman Melton,
Yes.
Alderwoman Artis,
Yes.
Alderwoman Wilkins,
Yes.
Alderwoman Carter,
Yes.
Alderman Holt.
That concludes the business portion of our meeting. Our last item is public portion. If you have any public comments, please state your name, address, and any public statement.
Trina Clark, 71 South Florida.
That's not on, we can talk about.
Trina Clark, 71 South Floridale. I just want to thank you again, Reggie, for the bus for the last 10 weeks. And you stole my thunder. Graduation is tomorrow. And I'm so happy it's over. It was an awesome experience. And if you have an opportunity to do the Citizens Police Academy, I suggest you do it.
Do we have the most residents from the cities that
Yes.
participate?
9 of us.
Okay.
That's great.
Wonderful experience.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Mr. Chair,
Alderwoman Johnson.
I know this is the, their part, but I just like to comment about our residents that represent us in the neighborhood watch. I speak to other elected officials that are part of that program too. And they all really brag about how well the Dellwood delegation is, and they really talk about the bus. They were like, how does Dellwood get a bus? And they get like curb service, and they all looking like, how do y'all pull that off there, you know? But they said that our group, they're so well structured, and everybody participates together, and they're just a really solid team. And so, of course, I've told you that already, but I just like to say it in front of the group, because that's a reflection on everybody in our community. So kudos to our group. Thank you.
Very good.
Good evening. I'm Ken Jenkins, pastor of Refuge and Restoration Church. We're doing a development over Spraywood across the street. I wanted to come today just to give an update to let the community know what's going on. First thing I want to say is Dellwood's support of this project has been absolutely incredible. Some of the reason that we received a lot of the funding that we received is because Lieutenant Governor was down and he made a comment. We received a grant from the Missouri Department of Education for $3 million. When they came here, the response of the people here that show up for everything that happens over there across the street is incredible. And the comment is always like, man, these people are really behind this work. And so I wanted to personally come and say thank you to the residents of Dellwood for supporting the project and what's going on. So we're super excited about it. So I want to say thank you. Couple of real quick updates. The Mayor Reggie mentioned this. We have a hard hat tour. This one is our last one before the grand opening. It's going to be this Saturday. Dellwood is Mayor Reggie. Dellwood is hosting this, and so we want the residents to be able to come out. Some of you guys have been out already, but it's been a lot of progress made since the last time. Some of y'all have been out, and so we just want to give the residents an opportunity to come out and see what's happening and where we are in the process of development. So we're really excited about that. So that will be this Saturday at 9 a.m. The grand opening actually is going to be September 14th. I don't know the time yet. They sent me some, but it's too small for me to read. I think it's Thursday, looks like September 14th at 9 a.m. And that'll be the grand opening, the ribbon cutting. We want to celebrate. We want all the residents of Dellwood to show up. Got a lot of people that have already expressed that they would be here, a lot of government officials, corporate sponsors, also many of our donors. I mean, we're going to celebrate what God is doing and bless it for this community. And so we're really excited about that. The grand opening, what's going to open in phase one, it's the ARC Behavioral Healthcare Center, the pharmacy, the second Kathy's Kitchen, the Employment Training Center, the bank, Midwest Bank, the co-working space, which is the Entrepreneur Center, and the Early Childhood Learning Center. All of that is part of phase one. So that some of it may lag a little bit behind. We're still dealing with permit issues with the Early Childhood Learning Center. I think Kathy's got a couple permit things they got to get done as well. But everything, if it's not completely done, it will be almost done by September 14th. So that'll be phase one. So we're super excited, and we'll start working towards getting the bigger building, 6 building done for phase two. And so we're already getting everything lined up with that. And construction will begin immediately, right around the time we're finishing that. We'll start construction on the other part as well. And so, one last thing, ask you guys help. During construction, usually you're starting to get more expensive items out there. We have security out there, but just ask you guys to keep an eye on the facility. We could use your help. We've only had a couple incidents. One of them, thank God they called, somebody came in. I don't know if they were trying to smoke or whatever, but they started a fire on the end of the building. And so they were able to get there and get that taken care of. And then we had a couple issues. We don't get as much as they see us doing development now. People are not coming on a lot. And we're asking for your help because people are used to coming up those back stairs and coming to West Florissant. It's dangerous now. Because we had to do all the sewer open, so it's open back there. A lot of the piping is exposed, the concrete is open, and somebody could walk in there and get hurt. And so we just asked if you could put the word out to let people know that, and we didn't want to be fussed about it, but we really don't want anybody to walk through that construction site. It's been pretty good lately, but folks just not used to walking around. And so we're just trying to ask them for some help with that. So, because they got, they're running electrical wires, they're running the water lines. We had to redo all the water lines, the sewer. So a lot of that concrete has been opened up as they're running these pipes and those kind of things. And now they're getting ready to all of those parking lights in the parking lot. So we're going to redo all of those. So all of that's going to have to run new wires and all of that. And so, we don't want anybody, walking through there. And it shouldn't be live like in the evening, but you never know, how that stuff works. So we just ask for help with that. And other than that, I mean, we keep praying for us. And, everything's been good. So.
Well, I want to publicly thank you, and I've said it before, but I do understand that you do not have to do this project here. There were other places you all could have chosen to do this project. And everybody does not know the hurdles that were in the way a bunch of times. And that we dealt with. We dealt with, and for you guys to have ambition and just the drive to keep moving forward after being blocked a bunch of times. With that owner, previous owner, the games he played, things of that sort. This is a transformative project. This is not the typical project in the municipality. This is purpose. These things it's not a dollar store. It's not this is helping people. Rehabs, pharmacy, bank, co-working space, child development. So this is big. And although it's not a big tax driving benefit for the city, it's definitely a huge benefit for the city and what it can bring and what the positivity is bringing to the city. And so, one of my dreams as mayor is to try to really stop. Not that I'm going to quit anytime soon, but that was one of the things that I wanted to see. I told you, I said, this is one project, it's been, you know, it was gonna be a movie theater one time. It's gonna be, Chuck E. Cheese. I heard all the stories, I can't even tell you some of the stuff I, people want to do over there, you know, but you guys came along, it was different. Because you guys have somebody else working with you, you know what that is. And so, that's what made this project a lot different, that's why it's successful. And so I just want to thank you, and I can't wait to September, that's gonna be one hell of a celebration.
Now, I'm gonna keep my word. I told Mayor Reggie, I said, if we get this done, I said, you can talk to the CNNs and all them folks. I don't want to talk to none of them. It's your time. I'm gonna stand in the back. It's me and my wife, you can have it. And we made that. I mean, we are honored to be here. And it's a blessing.
I mean, I have a project where the Lieutenant Governor was here last week.
Yeah.
I was there with him.
Yeah.
And he talked great about this project. You know, $3 million from the state for this project. I mean, that's unheard of.
And he said to me while he was out there, he's trying to figure out how to give us more money.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, thank you.
Thank you.
We look forward to it.
That's
Alderman
awesome.
Melton.
Yes, ma'am.
You have a website that you
Yes.
go on for hiring?
Go to, I don't know, so I'm gonna give y'all my, what is my outcalls, my wife's the boss. I'm the preacher and the pastor of the church. And so, I know they've been hiring for some positions, but I'm gonna give you the website. I don't know if there's a link on it, but they are hiring, we gotta hire a lot of people. And so, they've been interviewing. The website is just RR, like Roger Rabbit, rrmarketplace.org. And if you go there, and if you don't see a hire, there's a place where you can message, and you can message them and ask about it. I'm not sure the type of positions totally yet, but in the first year, we have to hire about 66 people. And so, and we want to hire as many people as possible from the community, but then the other businesses that are there want to hire from the community as well. And so the bank and you know, other companies that are here.
And I really don't think we, you know, how blessed we are as a city. You know, you got this West Florissant project, it's $18 million. It's coming out of West Florissant. You got these guys developing on West Florissant. You got the senior citizen building on West Florissant. And the Urban League still has another project across the street from that on West Florissant. So this is big for this size municipality. And we need to realize that SOAP is warming up. It's not about bragging, but it's really about making it known how appreciative we are and how blessed we are. Not be afraid to tell the story. So we thank you, Pastor Ennis.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Alderman Robinson.
Those stairs is at the, it's down the street from my house.
Okay.
Could you guys maybe put a fence or something up there? I mean, I see kids up there all the time playing on those steps.
Okay.
So maybe you put a fence or something up there that can, you know, stop people going through there.
Yeah, so the fire department, it's certain things we can and cannot do by ordinance, particularly from the fire department. They came out and kind of gave us some ideal. I mean, we can put something up there temporarily while we're doing construction. I don't think it could be blocked once we're done. But the main thing for us right now is we don't want people to come while work is going on. But the problem is, you know, folk are creative. I've seen folk cut through the other side of the fence and come up. So, you know, it's one of those things. And so we're trying to have security. We have 24-hour security to have to monitor that and just kind of, you know, let people know it's not safe, you know. Because what we don't want to do is create conflict. We're trying to make sure we explain to people, you know, what's going on. But again, we want people to be safe. So, you know, we've been trying some different things. It's a lot better. You know, people are starting to respect it and kind of walk around, but we still get a few.
And I also Phil mentioned too the you know, skate rink.
Oh,
yeah. You know, one of the most well-family oriented outdoor things in North County. You know, it's free. And to see families and kids, and parents out together. My son pulls up there, I get him out for 9, 10 o'clock at night. You know, I mean, it's just that whole, who else? All of the artists.
So I wanted to know, is the church gonna be a part of the
Phase
big
2.
project?
Yeah, phase 2.
Okay, phase 2.
So phase 2 will have the church, Some of you may not know, Black Box Theater, we're gonna partner with the Black Rep, so y'all don't have to drive all the way out. Y'all will be able to come and see plays and stuff here locally. Also commercial kitchen. So we want to provide support to our entrepreneurs that have food businesses like food trucks and catering. That'll be in phase 2. And then our office space, and then we're going to have other offices for our community partners there as well. And that'll all be part of phase 2.
So everybody, if you can, push the residents to this Saturday 9 o'clock. You'll get some of the same information. Pastor James and his team.
Thank you all. I'm gonna my wife not feeling good, so I'm gonna go home and make sure she's all right. So thank you for letting me.
Now pass no plate. He heard me, but do it. Everybody get paid for this. Yeah, no comments. If not, I can take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Motion by Alderman Johnson, second by Alderman
Second.
Marcus. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Meeting is adjourned.
You look so pretty. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, girl. You do. Is I bet. Okay, I know. All right, she don't play. She don't play. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, girl. Okay, oh, the bigger one. I got all those, except that red.
Yeah.
Make it big. Okay.
It doesn't matter if it's the gold or the silver.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. And then I got these. We got this red, but it's not as dark.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I had all of them, and it's like, oh wow.
That's the green one. Let me see that. I got a green one. I got a green
Sometimes you just take things
You gonna make me one of those?
Yeah. I don't know if it made a difference when I stretched it, if you want to try.
Oh, you stretch it?
Yeah, you can stretch them a little bit.
See how that one moves?
Is it still too tight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just need a couple more beads.
Okay.
Thank you, Mary. And you don't have to wait till the meeting. You live close by, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm off on Mondays.
Okay. All right.
Otherwise, you'd be closed by the time. Yeah, I go in like 8:30. Yeah, one of the ladies went to a different facility. This was a new bead that we bought. And then that was a new bead we bought.
Oh, that's good.
Just bought a bunch of new beads. Oh, this was a new bead we bought.
How many is she selling you now?
This is a new bead we bought.
That's pretty.
New beads.
I like that green one.
Yeah, that's.
Mhm. But it's too little for me.
Oh, is it? I get some pretty on
Oh, yours is pretty. Both of them.
This is for tomorrow's graduation.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we have shirts we have to wear.
Okay.
And I got some
Oh,
bracelets for us.
that's really pretty.
She was supposed to give this to somebody who didn't come tonight.
Oh,
Another one tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll take her to do another one tomorrow. Okay, and then these were the men's. So these two. She came by today and looked at them at the chief.
Oh, did he?
He got $60 for it.
Did he really? Chief Buchanan?
Yeah.
That was nice.
These are the ones we got for the anybody wanted for graduation. Because the shirt's about that color.
That's pretty.
And that's a new bead too.
This is
Mm-hmm.
the black and white, the roses. Pretty.
Yeah, I think that's the same.
Mm. Oh my goodness. Let me go see what kind of money I got here. You got me.
Well, I owe you one.
Oh, I'm good. I was in $5 please.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
I owe you one. The one that I didn't bring.
Okay.
So if you want to take it off of one of these,
That's what I'll do. And I owe you only you can.
correct. And then, I'll have to make another one tomorrow. I'll have to make another two tomorrow. And then work on these.
Is this the one Trina got?
No,
Which one is it?
it's similar. This bead is, but then the other white one was different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the one bead was the same, but not the other one.
Okay. I'm so tired. My knees.
The ladies talk about. So, and these are people that's in like other areas, they have to like,
Which one, seven,
I don't know.
So now they
Remember
know.
that, we was on.
Oh,
They still a devil?
We don't make the line, yeah. Oh, Kobe, he's a YouTube, maybe one of those YouTube.
You know?
Yeah,
Cause I would like to have all the
Man,
man.
they gonna do it though.
Well, you put it out there. We need to put that out there. All the man flow. We not. All right, I enjoyed Juneteenth so much. All right, man, see you later. See you later, Mayor.
All right.
All right.